What's up, good people? It's your boy Hoom Boom back with another segment of the Hold Up Show. And hold up, are we in the Soylent Green era? Are they feeding the dead to the living unknowingly? Today we're going to be getting into a clip about cannibalism and how many states it's legal in and what actually brought up the subject. Let's get into it.
RS 31078, cannibalism. Might seem kind of gruesome, and it kind of is. But I'm going to give you a little background of what got me into this position to run this bill. So back in 2019, I heard that Washington State was starting to do human composting, and that disturbed me. I wanted to address this because what I didn't want to see is bags of compost with human bone fragments. I want to stop it getting into the human food supply. I was on a plane this summer, watched a video of some food show, and the three contestants tasted the food and they had to guess what was in it. It was some kind of a sausage. And one of the options they told these people that was in the food was human flesh. The way our society's going and the direction we're going, this is going to be normalized. There's only one state in the union that it is illegal, cannibalism is illegal, and that is Idaho. Already illegal for someone to do it themselves, but it is not illegal for them to give it to somebody unknowingly. So what that language does is captures it getting into the food sources. That's really my concern.
Would you want to include on line 11 flesh, blood, bones, and organs?
I do believe flesh would cover the organs. Hopefully we don't ever have to add bones to this. But I was doing that incrementalism thing. I mean, if it's not even illegal to feed it to someone, so I was thinking like maybe next year we come back and go the next step.
So there you have it. A clip of a congressional hearing on the state of Washington liquefying the dead. For what purpose? Now we've seen the map that there's only one state where cannibalism is actually illegal on the books. Why is that? Why is it only one state has cannibalism outlawed, illegal, a crime? But as you heard this young lady say, that probably even in that state, it's not illegal to unknowingly feed you human flesh, human organs. This is insane. Now, I don't know how many viewers have actually watched the 1973 movie Soylent Green. It was a sort of sci-fi conspiracy theorist type of movie where a gentleman was working in a warehouse in a sort of dystopian type of future where the food and everything was rationed out to the people. And they would ration them these squares of what they called Soylent Green. But by the end of the movie, he realized or he stumbled across that this product, Soylent Green, was actually dead people that they liquefied, processed, and made into food. Now, this is a scary thought on the highest of levels. Because if you remember in one of my earlier segments, I did a clip on a young lady who found a baby tooth in her kid's McNuggets. The kid was eating a McNugget and bit a tooth. And the woman was freaking out, thinking it was her baby's tooth, thinking, oh my gosh, what could you have bit on in this McNugget that caused you to lose a tooth? Come to find out, it wasn't her baby's tooth, it was some baby's tooth. And that is just scary on so many levels. Like, we've seen all the movies, especially like involving the, allegedly the mafia owning pig farms or slaughter farms or having access to such facilities to get rid of bodies that they didn't want found, they didn't want to bury, whatever. So we hear all these stories about human trafficking, child trafficking, human and child sex trafficking. And we hear, through the conservative and conspiracy theorists back channels, and some of us were even privy to see very weird films. We've also seen clips of certain celebrities like Chrissy Teigen saying that she visited a particular restaurant that serves human meat and it was delicious and all this other stuff. And it's like, this is just so scary on so many levels, that you could be going to get your kid a Happy Meal, and that Happy Meal may actually, we already have a notion in our mind that where is this meat coming from, and is this actually real meat, meaning is it real poultry, real animal flesh, real cow, real chicken, real pig, real whatever it is you eat in the meat category, is it really that animal? We've also heard stories about the oxtails not actually being from oxes. They're allegedly kangaroo tails that they pass off and market and sell as oxtails. It's the food industry must be the next audit. That must be the next domino to fall, that has to be heavily scrutinized, restructured, and I hope that's what RFK Jr. is coming in to do as head of the HHS, because this is insane. This is literally insane. We've seen the clip in The Matrix where they say that they liquefy the dead and feed them intravenously into the sleep human, because in their minds, whoever these nefarious individuals that put these things in motion, that come up with these ideas, they look at it as cost effective to just feed the dead back to you. There's not enough cows, pigs, chickens, ducks in this world to feed the appetite of this world. Behind the marketing, the propaganda push to make us go to this westernized diet, as they like to call it, and wonder why we have all these afflictions, all these illnesses, all this mental stress, all these hidden things that have been arising in the human body that weren't documented back when, the times of the Bible, or even 100 years ago. They weren't having the problems that they were having because maybe they weren't eating human flesh. Maybe they weren't eating dead flesh. Maybe they were eating life. Maybe they were eating plants, nuts, fruits, vegetables, things that are alive and give the body what it needs. But this is just crazy on so many levels. This is just crazy. They say they put the messages in the movies because they have to, the way that their divine alignment goes in their spiritual realm, that they have to tell you what they're doing to you before they do it, or else they won't receive the energy that they're looking to harness from doing these things to us. So they, instead of directly coming out and saying, hey, we're about to, granny that you buried, yeah, we really, grinded her up and made beef patties and fed them to you, sold them to your local meat distributor, and your local meat distributor then turns around and sells them to fast food entities or other restaurant establishments, and you have no idea. It is like also written in the Bible of why you shouldn't eat pork and things of that nature. They say it comes down to because you can't tell the difference between a pig meat and human meat because they say it tastes the same. How would we know unless and it's like, it's just such a scary thought. It's just such a scary thought. But I want your thoughts, your comments, like, subscribe, share, get involved, because we need to know. We need to pull back the curtain on the food industry. We need to know what is in our food. They're saying that we seen that the WEF and Klaus Schwab wants to feed us bugs, more cost effective, more behind this climate change, and we're putting too much carbon into the environment and all this weird retardedness. Like it makes absolutely no sense. But come to find out that they've already been feeding us bugs. They use particular bugs as food coloring to give if you drink anything red ever in your life, if you drunk anything red, you've drunk a bug, because that particular dye and that particular flavoring that they like to repurpose is a bug that they grinded up. They were even trying to promote cricket chips and not tell you that they were cricket chips, just a great source of protein. And it could get wild. It can get wild. So yeah, leave your thoughts, leave a comment, share, discuss. We need to uncover this. This is a serious matter. You're wondering why your food don't taste like it used to when you was a kid, or when, grandmom cooked Thanksgiving dinner or whatever. It ain't just the seasoning, folks. The meat is not the same. The food is not the same. The nutrients that you're looking for to get from these foods aren't in there because it is some geoengineered, modified thing that is not nutritious and not looking to help you in any matter. So, it's your boy Hoom Boom. It's the Hold Up Show. And hold up, are they trying to feed us dead human flesh? We need to find out. Enjoy your day. Peace.